Hi and welcome to class. My name is Charles. I'm going to be guiding you through this dynamic vinyasa practice. Before we start, make sure you got a couple of blocks and a strap with you. If you don't have blocks, you can use books or anything that really you can use to support yourself and to aid your practice. Straps, if you don't have that, you can have a belt, you can have a tie. And then once you got all that stuff with you, come to a seated position. A few moments to wiggle in your seated position, maybe sitting on a block if that helps to keep the spine a little bit more straight, and then closing the eyes. Hands can be on the knees, on the lap, however feels comfortable in this moment. You close your eyes and you start turning your gaze inwards. You allow everything else to dissolve, and we take it gradually inwards. So we start by observing first the external part of ourselves, our physical body. Take a few moments from the crown of the head to the tip of the toes, scanning your body, observing how your body feels in this moment. Noticing if there's any area of resistance, of tension. Can you allow those parts to soften up? We shift attention to the breath then, one step further in. Keep the breath soft, observing the cool air coming in and the warm air leaving the body. And then you take a moment to check how you feel, not only physically, but how's your energy in this moment? How do you feel? Any particular emotion or emotions with you on your mat? And last, we shift attention to our thoughts, to our mind, noticing if there's a flow of thoughts, smooth and constant flow of thoughts, or if there's any particular thought that your mind is focusing on, can you let it go? Deep breath in. We breathe out. And again, inhaling, exhaling. From here we take the prayer to the heart and a moment to think, what's the reason you're here on your mat today? An intention or particular resolution? And if you'd like to share your energy practice, your space with someone else, or a cause, bring them to your heart. Place them there, keep them there. Find strength from them. Deep breath in. We open a space in the practice with one Om mantra. Inhaling. Beautiful, gently blinking eyes open. We make our way to all fours. Just a moment. Remove blocks if you were using a block to sit on. A few moments here to spread the fingers, tuck the toes under, draw the belly button into the spine, and then slowly pushing back, find your first down dog. And use this down dog to start connecting movement and breath. So start moving your body, however feels comfortable. It could be pedaling the feet, drawing knees to the center line, finding gentle twists. You can lift legs to open the hips. Allow the movement to be fluid and soft, connecting with your body. Maybe you come forward to a plank. Maybe the hips soften, the hips come to the ground, finding a back. Maybe you wiggle and move there. And then slow down the movements. Slowly find back, or our way back to our down dog. From here, start pressing the hands into the ground a little bit more. Slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Coming to a dangling position. So feet go wide, knees soften. Hands can stay on the ground or can go on the elbows or behind the head. Or on here, any movement you like to do. You can sway side to side, take gentle twists. Or you can stay in complete stillness. And then we all meet together, hands on the ground,
Finding stillness, taking the chin to the collar. Keep the knees soft. Slowly start pushing to the heels. Slowly raising up. Shoulders and head are heavy. Last thing to come up. Push through to the knees, push through the hips. Once you made your way up, you can roll the shoulders up to the ears. Deep breath in. And exhale. Find space around the shoulders, around the neck. From here, stepping to the top of the mat. Close your eyes once more. Find your first pose, mountain pose, Tadasana. So, feet together, big toes touch, heels press down and gently outwards. The thighs move inwards, the kneecaps lift, push forward the hips, tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly button to the spine. Close the ribs, and once more, shoulders roll up, and breathe out. From here, gently turn the palms forward, roll the shoulders back, open your heart, close in the mouth, and we start breathing in and breathing out through the nose. We find our own rhythm with the breath. If you go on a Ujjayi breath practice, an Ujjayi breath pranayama, you can find that by contracting the back of the throat gently, finding a sound in the back of the throat. And take a couple of breaths here, connecting with the rhythm of your breath. Inhaling. Gently blinking eyes open. Next inhalation, the hands reach high, lengthen. Exhale, take a forward fold, hands to the ground. Lengthen, look forward, heart opens. Right foot steps back, left foot joins high plank. Slowly lower the knees, squeeze the arms, chest and chin come down. Top of the feet on the mat to roll forward to a cobra, roll the shoulders back, elbows in. Push yourself back, sit on your heels for a moment. Forehead to the ground, child pose. In to all fours, exhale, tuck the toes under, draw the belly button in, push back, downward facing dog. Staying here a few breaths. First breath, you do your movements, you adjust yourself. Hands shoulder distance, feet hip distance. Press gently tip of the fingers into the ground, roll the shoulders out, roll the biceps out, so space around the neck. Heels press down and gently outwards, creating a space in the back of the legs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Next inhalation, right foot steps forward between the hands. Exhale, left foot joins. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly raising up, palms drawn, we lift. Exhale, prayer to heart, Samasthiti, release the hands to the side. And again, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding, hands to the ground. We lengthen, we look forward. Step the left foot back, right foot joins, high plank. Take an extra breath here. Inhale, bring the chest as forward as you can. Now exhale, we're going to come halfway down. We're going to stay here for a breath. Inhale, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, draw the belly button in. Now, knees, chest, chin, or top of the feet on the mat. Keep the knees and the thighs lifted. Upward facing dog, heart opens. And slowly pushing yourself back. Downward facing dog. Again, staying here a few breaths to find the stillness, the space. Spreading the fingers. Push your hands into the ground. Push your chest towards the thighs. Push the thighs towards the back of the legs. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. Next inhalation, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot joins. Take a full breath, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we slowly raise, hand to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, prayer to heart, release the hands to the side, Samasthiti. This time we bend the knees. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the ground, Uttanasana. Lengthen, look forward, hands to the ground in your own way. Walk, step, flow back, make it silent, Chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Cobra, upward facing dog. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, we point the toes. Exhale, right knee, right armpit, the weight comes forward, the arms stay straight. We push back, three-legged dog. Twisting, right knee, left armpit, look over your left shoulder. Push back, three-legged dog. Take the knee to the forward, kiss your knee. Now take an extra breath, push yourself forward with the left foot. Exhale, right foot lands gently between the hands. Push back with the left heel, high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot, press, try not to drag, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, option here. Second chaturanga, push back, downward facing dog. Left foot goes high. Left knee, left armpit. Pushing back. We find our twist, knee to right armpit. Push back, three-legged dog. Knee to forward, we kiss the knee. We take the weight as forward as you can, gently land that left foot down. Reach high, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to ground, press to lift, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, option, second chaturanga, push back, and we meet again in downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Breath is long, breath is smooth. Inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. Next inhalation, right leg to sky, point to toes. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, we lift up to a high lunge. Then we twist, right hand back, left hand forward. Drive the right knee forward, push the left heel back. You're looking over your right shoulder, you're trying to look for your right hand. Try to keep the back heel centered. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep driving forward the right knee. Keep opening the chest. Inhaling. Exhaling. From here, slowly start straightening the front knee. Inhale, extend yourself forward. Press down the right big toe to control the movement. Take the left hand to the ground. Now inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, pick up the left leg. Look up towards the right hand. Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. And we breathe in here. We breathe out. Left hand can stay on the ground. We can even take the left hand to the heart. Breathing in. Breathing out. Left thigh spirals inwards. Straighten the right knee. And then left hand back to the ground. We step all the way back with the left foot. We drop the heel to the left. We slide the right foot back. Your option to have the feet one in front of the other one. Feet stacked. Finding your side plank Vashisthasana. You can take your variation with the right arm forward, the right leg lifts. You can take the variation with the big toe. You take hold of the big toe and you lift. Try to have the 5 toes of the left foot on the ground and you maybe look up. We breathe in. We breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. With control, possibly without using the right hand, step all the way forward with the right foot. Drop the left knee. One breath here to set yourself up. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, prayer to heart. We twist to the right. We tuck the left elbow outside the right knee, the right thigh. You can use the right hand to press down the thigh so you can wiggle the shoulder a little bit further in. Then your option, you can have the hands in prayer. You can lift up the back knee if you want. Draw back the left shoulder and twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can change the position of the hands if you want. You can take a bind too if that's your practice. We take one more breath. And then slowly looking down, try to bring both hands to the ground at the same time. Step back. Nisha Shino Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bring the left elbow to the ground. Options here. And then left elbow to the ground. Right hand slides back. Slightly further back than your left elbow. So right hand is like in a tripod, left hand or left forearm down. From here, you're going to lift the left leg. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, you try to lift the right hand off the ground, maybe come to the tip of the fingers. Maybe you manage to bring the hand behind the back. Maybe you fold the knee or you bend the knee, you manage to take hold of the foot. And then you lift the left knee. Other option, left leg to sky, you lean forward, maybe finding the funky pincher and breathing here. Inhaling, exhaling. We take 2 more breaths here, wherever you are, whenever you're ready. Or if you don't want to do any of that, maybe come to stay on your heels. Maybe you take a child pose. Eventually we're going to all meet here, sitting on the heels or a child pose. And you close your eyes and you take a moment to slow down. Inhaling through the nose, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Closing the mouth and slowly finding again your breath through the nose. Finding the sound at the back of the throat if you were using your Ujjayi breath in the practice. And then hands to the ground, tuck the toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Repeat everything here on the left side, so left leg goes high. And we step all the way forward. Inhale, lifting high lunge. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Push back with the left heel, drive the left knee forward. Squaring those chests, squaring the shoulders, looking maybe back to the left hand. Push with the heel, drive the left knee forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more full breath here. Then slowly look forward, start straightening the left knee slowly. Right hand leans forward, you slowly with control bring the right hand down. Soften the left knee, bring the weight forward, lift up the right leg. Left arm goes high, Paravrita Ardha Chandrasana. Spal the right thigh inwards, lift up the heel, straighten leg as much as you can. And then option as before, you can lift the hand, maybe take it to the heart as an option. Breathing in, breathing out. Try to kick up as much as you can with the heel. Thigh spiral inwards. Inner thighs working here. Breathe in. Breathe out. We take one more full breath. Then gently land the right foot down. Drop the right heel to the right. Slide the left foot back. You can have the feet one in front of the other one. You can have the feet stacked. You can take the option with the left arm forward, left heel kicks back. Or again, taking the big toe, maybe you find a full bind and you look up. Try to straighten the bottom leg, heart open. Breathing in and pulling out is perfectly fine. And then, okay, we take the step forward with the left foot. We drop the right knee. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, prayer to heart, we twist. Take a moment here. Try to bring the right elbow closer to the left hip. And look over the left shoulder. Then if you want, straighten in the back leg, lifting the knee, but try to lift the hip too at the same time. And breathing in, breathing out. Taking one more deep breath here. And then slowly releasing, hands to ground, no rush. Stepping back. The same time you take to go into the pose, you take it to leave the pose. From here, right forearm comes down. Left hand slides back. Option to lift the right leg. Maybe you play in lifting the left hand. Maybe it's on one finger. Maybe you take the hand behind the back. Maybe you bend the knee, you take the foot, and you press the foot into the hand. The weight comes forward, the knee lifts. All left hand stays on the ground, right leg to sky. And you find that funky pincher, trying to squeeze everything towards the center line. Breathe in. Breathe out.
We take 2 more breaths here, any variation you're taking. And as before, when you're ready, when you're done, you sit down. You slow down, child pose or sitting on your heels. Close the eyes, a moment of contemplation, a moment to absorb the practice. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling. And again, inhale. Beautiful. Hands to the ground, tuck the toes under, finding your breath again, reconnect with your rhythm. Take a breath in your down dog. And from here we come to the top of the mat, soften knees, look forward, walk, step, float to the front of the mat, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, prayer to heart, release the hands to the side. From here, you're going to bring the left knee into the chest. And you're going to take hold of the outer edge, also turn around so you can see me, the outer edge of the right foot, or you're going to take the outer knee. Maybe you stay here looking over your right shoulder. If you got a foot, you're going to try to extend that leg. And then look over the right shoulder and extend the right arm back. And breathing. Inhaling. Exhaling. Push back the left knee. Lift up the left knee. Cup quad active. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to look forward. If you got the knee bent, straighten the knee. We're going to take hold of the foot. Hands crossed if you were in a full version, or simply taking a shin. And we're going to slowly come down. We're going to bend the knee. You can take the left hand to the ground here if you want. Slowly we're going to come down. We're going to sit down. You're going to keep hold of the outer edge of the foot. And then again, you're going to find a twist. Option here, or key first, lengthen, open the chest. You can straighten the left leg. Maybe the left leg floats. Then we're going to look forward once more. We're going to lift the left leg to join the right. And we're going to move forward with the hands, Navasana. Breathe in. If you need to bend the knees, try to have the feet higher than your knees. 2 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Cross the legs. Hands to the ground. Now you can roll forward, or maybe lifting, step flow back, finding your Vinyasa. Find the full Vinyasa. We're going to meet back in downward facing dog. From down dog, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the front of the mat. You lengthen, exhale, fold. And inhale, coming all the way up. Prayer to heart, release the hands to the side. From here, hands to the hips, lift up the left knee. Now you can take left leg. You can take hold of the knee, look back, extend. Or you can take hold of the outer edge of the foot. You press against the hand pulls back, extend the left arm back. Maybe looking back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more full breath here. Then slowly with control, you're going to look forward. Cross the hands if you got your foot. Slowly bend the right knee, maybe without using the hands or with the help of the hands. Slowly come down. Keep hold of the outer edge of the foot. And again, the left arm extends out. Slowly you can start extending the right leg and breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Then you're going to look forward again. The 2 feet meet. We turn forward. Navasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Taking one more deep breath here.
Then we're going to cross, hands to the ground. You can roll forward and step back, or lift, flow back. You find your vinyasa. Find your vinyasa, upward facing dog, pushing back, meeting in downward facing dog. We breathe in the dog, we breathe out. Few breaths here, slowing down everything. And from here, coming to a high plank. You're going to squeeze the elbows in. Maybe taking the knees first down or trying to come down in a straight line. Elbows brushing the ribs. Make it slow, slowly coming down to the ground. From here, you're going to take the left forearm forward. Left forearm out to the front of the mat. You're going to point the toes. Press down with the feet, but you're going to lift up the left knee. You're going to turn over your right shoulder. You're going to take hold of your left foot, thumb to the sky. So you're taking the outer edge of the foot. Now you're going to press with the left forearm. You're going to press with the right foot. You're going to lift up the left knee. You're going to look over your right shoulder as you lift. So it took me a moment there. Breathe in, breathe out. The left arm is there to push and pull. Pull in that leg. Press down with the right foot. Inhale. Exhale. Then you look forward. Exhale. We release. Take a moment. Wiggle the hips. We swap sides. Right forearm comes forward. Point the toes. Press down with the left foot. Bend the right leg. Left hand goes behind. Thumb to the sky. So you're taking the outer edge, a small toe side. You press down with the left leg. You press down with the right arm. You lift the right knee. You press it forward. You look over your shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pull the leg in. Lift the knee. Breathe. Press and pull. Let's take one more deep breath. Then look forward. Exhale. Slowly release the pose. Wiggle the hips. From here, taking a child pose, hands underneath the shoulders. Push yourself back. See a moment on your heels, forehead to the ground. And coming back up to a force, tuck the toes under, push back, downward facing dog. From here, you got options to close your practice. You can take a headstand or tripod headstand. So, headstand, interlace the fingers, elbows narrower than your shoulders to start. Press out with the elbows, crown of the head between your hands. You walk in. Maybe legs straight or one knee at one foot at a time. You choose if you want to do it with the legs straight. You come up. Tripod, same thing. Tip of the fingers in line with the eyes. Crown of the head comes down. One leg at a time or both legs together. Lifting up. Elbow squeeze. If that's not your practice, come to lay on your backs. Come to lay on your backs. Option one, you can even go to the wall. Best option of all. Going to the wall, legs up. Allow all the nervous system to slow down. You can have the hands underneath the tailbone. You can take a block underneath the tailbone or book or something to keep the tailbone lifted. Other option, Shalamba Sarvangasana, full shoulder stand. And breathing. We stay here a couple or 5 breaths. Your way of closing. You can take a child pose for the next 5 breaths or 4 breaths now. You can go directly to Shavasana if that's your practice. Now, headstand or tripod headstand, you can take a second variation, maybe with the legs. Maybe legs go 90 degrees. Or you come down to a child pose directly. Shoulder stand, maybe take the legs over the head. Halasana, plow pose. Making sure you're pressing with the top of the feet down So the legs are active, and then you can interlace your fingers and push your hands into the ground. You can take it further, Karna Pindasana. You can even wrap the arms behind the back of the legs if you want. If you only have the legs high, maybe take a happy baby and you rock side to side, trying to keep the tailbone nice in contact with the ground as the knees reach for the armpits. And then from child pose, take your last vinyasa, come to lie on your backs. Halasana plow pose, or Karnapindasana plow pose. Slowly bring the legs up, full shoulder stand, or only the legs up. Same thing for happy baby, and then slowly pressing the hands to the ground, control the descent of your legs. If you feel the lower back lifting, bend the knees, feet down. Last pose. Hands by your side or sitting on your hands, elbows down, fish pose, Matsyasana. We pull with the hands, we look our toes, we lift the heart, then eventually the head goes back. Once the head goes back, you got the choice of taking the crown and the head down. If the crown is down, legs lift, maybe the hands lift, and you take 3 lion breaths, closing your eyes. In through the nose, open the mouth, pull out the tongue, breathe out. 2 more, inhaling. Last one, the strongest one of all. Inhale. Chin to collar. Slowly melt down. Finding your final and most important pose, Shavasana. Allow the body to soften up completely. Legs slightly apart, arms away from the body, palms up or palms down. You choose what feels better on your shoulders. And then you allow everything to become heavy. The legs become heavy. The arms become heavy. With every breath, a little bit more of your spine, of your back, presses into the ground. Feeling the head sinking to the ground. And with every breath, every inhalation, there's a sense of space. With every exhalation, a sense of release, a sense of softness, a sense of dissolving into the ground. Now feel free to stay there in your Shavasana as long as you want, as long as you need. If you'd like to start moving, first allow your breath to deepen. And then slowly moving feet, moving hands, moving gently the head side to side. Slowly reconnecting with your body. Any movement you like to do here. If you like to stretch out, arms above the head, you take a deep breath in as you lengthen. Exhale, let it go. A few moments on the ground,
Maybe you like to bring the knees into the chest. Maybe you like to hug the knees and roll to one side. Taking another moment here to breathe. Deep breath in through the nose. And breathing out. When you're ready, slowly find your way up to a comfortable seated position. We take the prayer to the heart and close the practice as we started with awareness. Take the attention to your physical body first, to your breath. Check how you feel. Person, cause, thing, you shed your practice in your heart. Come back to your thoughts, intention, meaning, purpose, your practice in mind. Deep breath in. Let's close the space, the practice with one Om. Deep breath in. Bowing head forward, thanking all teachers past and present, thanking life, the biggest teacher of all, and most of all, thank you for sharing your practice, your breath, your energy and time with me. Thank you so much. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed your practice. Feel free to leave comments. If you want to follow me on Instagram is BlackAndWhiteYog, and my website BlackAndWhiteYog.com, where there's all my information about myself and my full schedule. Thank you so much again for joining. See you next time.